Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This time I'm actually going to quickly focus on these. So the hi-hat. You might see that at the moment I do have that 12-inch pad set up as a hi-hat. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just quickly mute the hi-hat and the overheads. I'm going to remove these cables very quickly. And I'm going to show you not just the hi-hat. So on this occasion I actually resolved the clutch situation. So I'm using a Yamaha clutch, it's quite cool. And then underneath, as you can see, you have the bottom side, and the clutch itself is what's going to open and close the hi-hat on the controller. I'm going to put that one there, put these sticks there, and I'm also going to bring up that low volume 14-inch hi-hat that I was using. As you can see, there's the clutch, there's the input, and because this was, as I mentioned previously, a two-part hi-hat, this is the bottom half of that set. As you can see, is quite a wide hole in the center here, and then you have a second hole where you can, just put your cable through to connect to the trigger input on the top cymbal. So they work just like that. So that's all it does. And if you want to use just the top one, it's okay, you can do. If you want to use them both as is, has a a proper set of hi-hats, you just need to adjust the settings slightly to go from 1 to 2. But other than that, it's absolutely amazing and very easy to work with. Now, this is that beautiful controller that we all know. Very similar design to a very well-known brand. So yes, we're talking about Roland. But yeah, it's very similar. One of the main differences is this center piece here is a whole lot wider, hence why you have a wider center hole on the bottom hi-hat. But other than that, you have your jack input. And the way it works, we might as well just do this. So I can simply, so you have the controller, the hi-hat goes on top just like that. And then obviously you would put the one through the rod, the top one through the rod, and that center clutch will just clamp on the center there. I don't know if you can see it, and then it just presses down. Cool thing is, it is a strong spring, so it even brings your hi-hat slightly up like that. So yeah, it is possible. Like I said, you need to do some setting adjustments if you want to use them as a two-piece hi-hat, or if you want to do has just a one-piece, whether it be with a low volume, or if you want to go down the road of a rubber pad. These are all brand new, as I mentioned previously. Then it's absolutely fine. Put a clutch through, and then that clutch will eventually just hit the hi-hat right there. You still have the two leads, so one for the controller, then you have the other one which goes to the pad, and other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's no different in this case from, let's say, a VH11 or a VH10 from a competitor, and it works. Funnily enough, acoustic cymbal wise, you can hear it because I'm running the vocal through a Aston microphone. It's Element, so also fairly new microphone in the market for not too long. So this is the rubber pad, and if I hold the low volume, or I muted the overheads. Oh, I didn't mute the right, I do apologize. So the right is now muted. So that's basically the difference in sound. It's nothing dramatic, in all fairness. For me, it's not going to make a big difference. If I had this in the house and it was just for the purpose of practicing, probably, rubber pads would be better. However, I'm going to be playing live, so that means that I will use these live, and it means that all people are going to hear is that sound instead of that sound. So if you go running through a PA, it's not a problem. Everything is fine. The cool thing is, and I think you've heard it on the other video, is if I mute every channel, the kit itself, because I still have, you know, normal heads, so it still has some sort of acoustic element to it. The fact that I have standard drum heads underneath on the resonant side does not affect the triggering in any way, shape or form. Is just give me this. Which is quite nice if you want to practice silently, and because I know, you know, where I would have the cymbal, so I have the sound in my head, I can still play it that way if I wanted to. But other than that, we can just do this and... And then you have the sound of the drum kit. So it's, you know, it's incredible. The products are brilliant. Whether it be rubber, whether it be low volume, which is a metal cymbal, you know, go and check them out. I just wanted to give you a bit more information on both hi-hats. So the controller is very similar to, you know, a competitor controller. They both work. These rubber cymbals, by the way, underneath in the center, when you place them on the stand, they actually come with the cymbal stopper, and the Allen key just goes on the side. So put it in, tighten it up, adjust it to your liking, so it stops the cymbal from rotating. I know, because Colin has informed me, that he is now working on, you know, so like a cymbal stopper as well for the low volume ones. Although I have to say, you know, rotate slightly, but nothing major. It's not like they're, you know, they're going around 360. They remain in place fairly well. So I never had an issue, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yes, I have it on good authority that a solution for these, just like that, is also coming at some point in the nearby future. Last thing that I just wanted to say is I am not endorsed in any way, shape or form by Jobeky, so Colin and Jane haven't paid me to do this. They haven't given me anything. If anything, I endorse their products because I chose to play with their products, which is slightly different. Everything was paid for, so you know, I do enjoy the products. It's a British company. It's a family-run business, and they are a beautiful family as well. So for me, it was quite natural. I know I'm not a UK citizen, but this is the country that I adopted to live my life. I have a house, I have a family, so why not invest in, you know, a national company? So yeah, I would seriously recommend that if you want to do something like this, go and check their products out. Alternatively, if you just say, oh, I would like just, you know, a kit as it is, instead of having to go through the fiddly bit of installing triggers and everything, give them a shout, because they also have you know, the kits already, like shell packs or full kits with cymbals and everything. And not only that, you can also buy any of their kits with or without a module. If you already have an electronic kit and you just say, I can use this module for now, I just want the kit to either to practice, record, do whatever, then you can do so. Otherwise, why not just simply give them a shout and say, I would like this kit, but what modules do you offer? And they offer Pearl Mimic Pro, Roland's 2-box, ATV, and I think also the Ulysses Strike. So if I'm incorrect, I will put something like a note on the video later on when I go through the editing process. But I think that those are the modules available from them. So yeah, give them a shout, give them a try. It's well worth it, and you know, I hope you like it. If you did, just hit the subscribe button. Get in touch, you know, I always put my email address in there as well. If you want to leave some comments, by all means, I always reply. So I hope to see you in the next few videos. And for the time being, bye-bye. Take care.